Hey guys, good to have you all back. And in case you are new to my channel, my name is Margaret from the Netherlands. I do paper crafting, junk journal projects and vintage treasure hunting. As you can tell, I have a prototype on my desk. I think it is cute. Let me show you what it is. I have no clue how I'm going to call this, but you know by now because it's in the thumbnail. Is it a pouch, a wallet, an ordner? I don't know. Let me show you guys. I was inspired by an item that I found during one of my last thrift hauls. You might have seen it. I will show you later. I just wanted to make something really cute that you can put stuff in and then send out in Happymail, or you know, keep on your desk. A sort of an ordner thingy. It looks like this. Yeah, it is so cute. Also put a pocket on the back. You could have lots of stuff in here. Your fussy cuts or your washi stickers, some lovely notes, letters, what have you. I just thought it was really cute. Let me show you the inspiration for this. I found this sort of vintage big, let's say, ordner accordion thingy. See, and it has all these file folders sort of stuck together with the ABC in it, and it is huge. This one is huge. I'm going to use it for probably beautiful documents or such, but this one is really cute and nice and compact. So I want to make one of these with you guys. I did think about it like early this morning. I woke up very early. It is so cold at the moment in the Netherlands, but it's nice. It's very clear and very crisp, but it's cold, so I woke up very early with some measurements in my head. So yes, we're gonna do some measuring, but I promise you it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Let me show you the supplies that we need and then start making one. For paper, you're gonna need 2 pieces of 12 by 12 double-sided scrapbook paper. We're going to use almost everything up. I was left with these 2 pieces from this project, and maybe you can use this to make another pocket on here or what have you. So maybe you can use it up, and otherwise you have a piece of scrap, so that's nice. This came from Action, just, you know, a very cheap paper pad. Lovely though, but the paper that I'm using today is this one. This is from 49 and Market. Now, I'm not very familiar with the brand. I have seen it on YouTube and such, but I've never worked with this. But I love it. It's so cute. Yeah, it's very pastel-y, very springy. It's beautiful. Now, normally I just use my Action papers. I would recommend, guys, if you have the expensive paper and inexpensive paper, make the first one from the inexpensive paper. I always try to do it. So let me quickly show you the pack because it is gorgeous. The cover sort of paper comes with the ephemera pieces that you can cut out. It is beautiful colors. It is like a light blue, sagey green and pink. Love it. Well, flowers and butterflies and some text in the back, and yeah, I love it. I especially love this one. I just like gingham a lot. Aren't these beautiful? I really love them, really love them. Now, normally I would hoard these for years and years, but I have decided no more. We're gonna use it. So we're gonna use 2 pieces of this. So cute, right? Especially love this one. This is like, I could have sort of collaged it, see, with the beautiful sort of vintage advertisement, whatever piece, and a postage stamp, and a number, and a butterfly and a flower. I just adore it. Just do it with more butterflies. And the backgrounds are all sort of, not really neutral, but not with like a bold print that's on the front. Like more muted, with a small design on it. I'm going to use this piece. Already decided, going to use this one with the butterfly and a sort of, what is it, postage stamp? I don't know. I just love it. Love it. This is the other side. And then this piece, again, with butterflies and all sorts of loveliness. So yeah, pick out 2 pieces of scrapbook paper that you like. It's nice if they sort of complement each other color-wise. these came from the same pad and all have the same colors. But guys, honestly, start with paper that you're not really in love with. I'm really in love with these, so hopefully it'll go well. Now, for the other tools, I am going to use a scoreboard, a paper trimmer, glue. I'm going to use art glitter glue, a corner rounder, circle punch. For this closure, I just made some sort of a slit in here with this sort of punch. You don't need it. You can also do like a circle or what have you. Maybe I'll do a whole different closure altogether. I don't know for sure yet. But these are the items. Scoreboard, scissors or a paper trimmer, corner rounder, not necessary. Circle punch for making these sort of notches, also not necessary. And glue. I prefer this glue. But if you just have glue stick or glue tape, it'll work just as well. I'll probably do some inking. Inking, for sure. Don't know what color yet. So get out your supplies and pen and paper, because I'm going to give you some measurements. It will sound a little bit difficult, but it's okay, guys. It's okay. It's gonna be fine. Take out your pen and paper and let's get started. I took off the strips that are on the bottom. I'm not very used to this. My scrapbook paper is normally very, very cheap. This wasn't. But it was okay. It's not like that expensive. So I have these strips. I'm gonna keep them because there are all sorts of loveliness on the other side. So lovely scrappy. So this is now a 12 by 12. Decide which of the pieces that you're going to use you want to have as your cover. Now, if you have something similar to this one with a bigger print on it, then your bottom left corner or your bottom right corner, depending on which one you want, is going to be the cover on the top, like the flap. Yeah, so keep that in mind. I really wanted to have this butterfly on here. So this is going to be this piece because we're going to sort of fold it in. But I figured it out. So this piece is going to be the top or this piece is going to be the top. Now, I am going to cut this at 6 1/4. 6 1/4. Now, my paper trimmer is this one. Absolute rubbish. Absolute rubbish. If I line it up with this thing here, it's like crooked. So I marked it on the top and the bottom. And hopefully it will have a straight line. So 6 1/4. Write it down, guys. 6 1/4. Which is a little bit more than half of this piece. Now hopefully this is straight. It doesn't matter if it's off by a little bit. But no, I'd like to have it straight. So we're also using this piece, but this is going to be our cover. I'm going to tell you how I came up with these measurements, because I believe if I tell you my sort of thought process, it will click in your mind and this project will be a lot easier. So initially I wanted this project to be 6 inches wide, just half of the scrapbook page, and then use the complete length of it, which is 12 inches. However, I thought about it a little bit early this morning in my bed under the covers, and I was like, no, I just want the sort of the inserts, let's call this the inserts, to fall a little bit in the project. Yeah, I just wanted to have a little bit of an edge on both sides. That's why I thought have the cover a little bit wider, 6 1/4 inch, which will leave 1/8 of an inch on both sides. Yeah, that's the reasoning for the measurement of the cover. Now for, let's call them the inserts. Let me tell you the measurements of those. I wanted them to be 4 inches tall and 6 inches wide. However, I also wanted them to have the gussets. Let's call these the gussets, these harmonica things. I believe it's called gussets. I don't know for sure, but you know, let's pretend that I'm right. I did not want to add them later. I want them to come from the whole piece. Yes. So 4 inches tall, 6 inches wide, including the gussets. So the gussets are 1.5 inches on each side. So 1.5 and 1.5 is 3, plus 6 is 9. That's how I came up with this. So I need 4 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 pieces that are 4 inches tall and 9 inches wide. Yeah? Now my trimmer here only goes to like 5 and almost 9. I need 9. I know this is 12, so I'm just going to cut off 3 inches. I know there's some sort of calculating involved. I'm going to cut off 3 inches. That will leave me with 9. Beautiful piece. Gonna keep it probably forever. Now, and this needs to be 4. I believe it will fit in here now. Yay, it does. Does it? Yep, just about. And have this at 4. Of course, I'm going to use the pretty part. There you go. So, cut out 4 pieces that are 4 by 9. One of them you can make from the other half of this piece, and the other 3, let me get my paper out. Yeah. You're just going to have, because this is 12, 4, 4, 4, and then take 3 off the bottom. Take 3 off the bottom, 4, 4. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces. I'm going to do that off camera. I'll be right back. You should have 5 pieces by now. The cover, and then 4 of these that are 9 by 4 inches. Aren't these lovely? I just love them. We're going to start with the cover, with this one. Now I already decided I want this to be the flap. Yes? So I'm going to flip this over. I'm going to put this at the right hand corner, like so. Going to start from the bottom here. So your top flap is going to go over there, yeah? The top right, is that right? Yes, that's right, love, that's right. Okay, take your pen and paper out or crafts along with me, whatever you want to do. We're going to make some scores. The first one is going to be at 3. I'm going to show you which one this is. It's this one. 3. I'm going to score 3. Yep. And then we want sort of the bottom spine. This one. And this one is 1 inch. So I'm going to score at 4. So 3 plus 1 is 4. Now the next part is this longer part, yes? That is actually 4 inches. 4 inches. So we scored at 4. So now we're going to score at 8. Then I came up with this brilliant idea, and I have no clue if I am doing it right. I just want to make a couple of scores that are 1/4 inch long. So you have this sort of rounded top. See, like this. I have not watched any video how to make this. I know you can make this, but it really reminded me of the sort of the bigger green vintage thingy. So we scored at 8, and then I'm going to make scores. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of 1/4 inch. Yeah? Scored at 8. The first one. 8 1/4. 8 1/2. That's 2. 8 3/4. That is 3. 9. That is 4. 9 1/4. Am I still counting? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 9 1/2. And that will be 6. So 6 of these sort of scores. Did I do it right? You cannot really see it on here, but I can feel it. I can feel it. I'm going to tell you one more time. 3 plus 1 is 4. Then plus 4 is 8. Then 6 times 1/4 inch. That's it for the cover. Now let's fold everything. Well, we start at the bottom, the 3 inch fold. There we go. And then I'm gonna do the spine, which was 1 inch. And now I'm going to fold the first of the 6 scores carefully. Yep. And the last one sort of carefully. And the other ones I'm not really folding, but sort of, you know, bending a little bit. Just bending it. Oh, this paper is so lovely, isn't it? So it's gonna look a little bit like this, a boxy with a rounded top. Yeah? So this is the cover. Now let's go do some scoring and folding for the inserts. Now I have all these lovely pieces, but I sort of want to alternate them with the front and the back. This came from the original, well, the cover one, yes. So I really want to have this on as a front. And then 2 of these I need to flip over. So I'm gonna randomly pick 2 of them. Now what I really want, because I just like it, to have sort of a contrasting sort of piece right behind the cover. So I'm gonna put 1 of these as my first sort of insert. And then I'm gonna put this one behind it. Gonna alternate it with this one. And then I'm gonna finish this one. I want to have this on top with this one. So put your papers in the order that you want it in. Yeah? That I did that. I'm gonna start with the first one. Because we want to have this one on the top. I am going to flip it over. I'm just gonna flip it over. There you go. Oh, don't look at it. Don't look at it. Are we there? Yes? Okay, we're going to do a couple of scores. We're going to score at 1/2 inch. 1/2 inch from this side. 1/2 inch. Then I'm going to score at 1 inch. And then at 1.5 inch. So 3 scores. I'm going to tell you why. These are the sort of, I'm still calling it gussets. 1, 2, 3. The last piece is glued here, yeah? So 3 times 1/2 inch. So 1/2 inch, 1 inch, 1.5 inch. I could, you know, start counting from here. I never do that. I just flip it over because they're going to be the exact same on the other side. So 1/2 inch, 1 inch, 1.5 inch. Yeah? Right, so. I'm going to do the folding. I'm not going to start from this part end. I'm going to start with the last score that we made. I'm just going to fold it in towards you. So I'm going to fold it in. Now, this is very crucial. In order to have this more easy, be sure that the lines are straight. So don't fold it crooked, guys. Have these as straight as possible. Believe me, that is going to simplify this project. Then we're going to fold this over, the second score here. Going to fold it towards you. We're going to make a harmonica or accordion. I just keep calling it harmonica. I'm sorry. Again, I'm scoring it. And then the last piece we're going to fold back again. And really try to have this sort of line up to each other. Yeah? There you go. So we made a small harmonica. Gonna do that the same to the other side. Where's my score? There you go. Have it straight. That'll be lovely. There's one. The other one goes back. Don't look at the loveliness. Well, you're going to see lots of it, because when you open it up, you can also look at the other side. We're not going to glue it down. No, it's going to be on there. Don't worry, it's going to be on there. And then the last one. And hopefully they all line up. There you go. Then it will look like this. Yeah? I'm going to do another one on camera, and then the last two you can do by yourself. this is the next piece that we want to do. So I want to have this behind here. I'm going to flip it over and score it on the other side. Yep. I'm going to start with 1/2 inch, 1 inch, 1.5 inch. Yes. Turning it around. 1/2 inch, 1 inch, 1.5 inch. Okie dokie. Now, what do we need to do? Yes. Fold it up. And like so. Fold it back again. This does remind me of Tim Holtzy. It's sort of Tim Holtzy. It's cute Tim Holtzy stuff. I am so sad that he doesn't make paper pads anymore. There you go. Not a harmonica, honey. An accordion. There you go. Pulling this piece up. And back. And up again. That's number 2. Now, repeat on these 2. I'm going to do that off camera and then I'll be back with the next step. Next step, completely optional. I'm using my corner rounder. I'm going to go for the largest setting. This is 10 millimeters and I'm rounding the corners on the top. On the cover. Yeah, this is the cover, guys. And then also on this bottom part. Not necessary at all. Then next step, also not necessary. I want to make these sort of notches in there. I'm using my 2.5 inch circle punch. You can also use smaller ones. Now normally I eyeball everything, but what I really want to do is have all these notches sort of align, and that didn't happen with the first one. See, it's a little bit sort of askew. So I did mark the center of all of it. The center of these is of course 3 inches because this is 6. This was 6 1/4, so this is 6 1/8 of an inch. I just put a mark there. And I'm on my circle punch, there's probably like, this is the center, but I'm not gonna cut all the way over there. So I need to sort of eyeball it. I did mark a little bit where we're gonna cut, over here. So I'm putting this in and I'm just trying to sort of match it up with the line that I put there. Can you see the line I put on there? It's here. See? I put a line there. And I'm trying to sort of match it up. Still eyeballing how deep I want it. I would like all of them to be the same. Now I've been having a little bit of trouble with my own thumb, so I cannot put a lot of pressure on it. I don't know what's going on. It's been there for a couple of months now. I need to look into it. Where did I put the mark? On the top. Make sure which one is the bottom and the top, of course. There, it's there. I can see it. Another way you can do, guys, is this trick. Just have one of them, line them up. Like so. And then line this up. See? That's also a really good trick. Yes, my thumb doesn't work anymore. Well, this is a very hard circle punch, so it's not really me. I'm gonna do this trick. That works much better for me. And the last one. And after this, I'm going to ink. I'm going to ink everything before I glue it down. Now I'm going to
tell you which bits I am inking, which bits I am not. There you go. These are going to be the tops, right? I am not going to ink these bottoms. No, because you're not gonna see them. So I'm gonna ink all the tops, and I'm gonna ink this one and this one. Yeah, I'm not gonna ink the one that's in between. So the ones that the sides that are sticking out. Same with this, inking all around on the outside, on the inside, except probably for these bits in the middle. So all around. My color of choice today. I'm gonna go with this, and this looks frayed burlap to me. Don't you think? Yes. Gonna go frayed burlap. Did you ink everything? Don't forget to ink the tops of these. Now, guys, just to double check, fold the pieces in. If this piece sticks out on the top, just trim it now. Just trim it now. Yeah? Because we want all of these to be straight. And I inked the tops of this because that's what you're gonna see. Now, put them in the right order. This is gonna go over here, then this one, then this one, and then this one. This is my order. I'm gonna start. I'm taking out the first one and the second one. Yes? Now we're gonna start gluing. This is going to be a little bit tedious, but we'll manage. I am taking out my art glitter glue. Maybe have another glue that can make a small strip, or a glue that's a little bit stronger. I think Faber-Tag will work. I think even glue tape will work. I'm using art because that's what I like to use. I'm going to zoom you in for a tiny bit. Yes, this is number 2. This is number 1. I'm going to flip over number 1. Yes. I'm going to put glue only on the outer piece. Yes, on these 2 pieces. I'm going to start on the right hand side. Just putting glue on here, on this strip. Now the problem with art is this, when it's stuck, it is stuck. So if you're using art, be very careful. Now, I'll also be very careful to glue the tops together, yeah? Not upside down, the tops. So this part that we glued here needs to line up with this part. All the ends, the tops, the bottom, and also the straight line. Can you see? Yeah. When it's all together, I'm gonna sort of push it. Glue together, yay. Now we need to do it on the other side. Again, I'm putting glue here. And then try to line it up with this line here. Pushing it down again. Yes? See? Ta-da! We already made one pocket. Now, for the next one, repeat the steps. Put glue here. This is the top. Yes. So we need to glue it here. All sorts of glue on my hand. Line it up. If it's a little bit crooked, I recommend lining it up at the top and not the bottom. And this is the top, because it will look nicer. It will just look nicer. See? There you go. Putting glue here. And lining these up, especially on the top here. And the top is where we put the thumb holes, yeah, the notches. Lining it up. There you go. That's 3. And then the last one. Be sure, top at the top. Especially when you use art. Because art is absolutely non-forgiving when it's stuck. It is stuck. Don't fiddle about with it, love. Don't fiddle about with it. Have it on straight. Yep. Well, it's not straight at all, but that's okay. That's okay. Doesn't need to be perfect. Last piece. Fiddly, right? Yes, I know. I know. But it does work. All the parts. If you're not using art glitter glue, please let it dry. Yeah, I know, because I'm using art, this is sort of dry already. Isn't it lovely? See, you can see the images, but also if you flip it around, you can see the other parts. So it's all good, no matter what side you chosen. Now we need to glue this in here, of course. We know that this piece is a little bit smaller than this piece. So what I want to do is put it in first before I glue it. All the way to the bottom. That is important, guys. Not halfway there, because, you know, it needs to be stuck to the bottom. Otherwise, the pieces that you put in will fall out. Now, I'm just going to sort of eyeball the sides. See, I'm leaving a bit here, leaving a bit here. If I close it up, do these two match up? They do. So, sort of eyeball where you want to glue it. I'm going to glue first to the back. Yeah, not the front. First to the back. So, putting glue on the last one. Yeah, this is tricky, guys. It is. Stand it up on the bottom. Stand it up. Yeah. Folding this in, leaving it on the bottom. Leave it standing on the bottom. Be sure that it touches the bottom. And now I'm leaving a little bit of room where we eyeballed it. It's still on the bottom. Yes, it is. Yep. And now we're going to do the same on the other side. I know it's fiddly. I know. Hopefully you can see. Putting glue there. Be sure it is on the bottom. And then glue it. It's on there, yay! See? Okay. I was thinking about maybe putting tape here, gluing all of it together. I don't think so. I didn't do it with this one and it worked out just fine. So what I'm gonna do here is, I am not gonna put glue here. I'm gonna put glue here, but not on the edges, because the edges won't even touch it. So like a 1/4 of an inch from the edge, just a strippy here and a strippy on the other side. You don't need to glue it on the bottom, guys. Just on these two sides. Stand it up. Yep. Is it touching the floor? It is. Are these all lined up? Yes. I'm just putting my hand in. You can also put your ruler in or a bone folder, just to sort of see if it will stick, which it does. And also, it be pretty. How cool is this? So pretty, right?
pocket here. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4 pockets there. It is so cool. Oh, about the inking, I did not ink all the sort of score marks that we made here. I thought I'd leave it as is. Fantastic. Love it. Oh, it's so lovely. But I want to put a pocket on the back. With the prototype, I made this pocket on the back because I didn't think it was very special. I wanted to have the contrasting sort of cardstock, the scrapbook paper on here. I like it, but I absolutely love this, you know, back. So I do not want to put a big pocket on here. So these are the three pieces that we have left. I love this. Probably gonna make a tag out of this or whatever, or cherish it. Then I have this one. Again, it's rather high. So I was thinking, why not use this one, the other side, and have like a smaller, lower tog? I think that'll look much nicer, right? Yes. I'm not gonna have it all the way straight to the edge. I'm going to leave a little bit of room, so I'm just gonna mark it here. Yep. I do want it straight, so that's why I'm taking out my cutter. There you go. Do you want a notch in the middle? No, I'm not going to do a notch because it's a very shallow pocket. A notch would be sort of stupid. I am going to round just the top corners, I guess. Using the larger settings. Does that look okay? It looks fantastic. Now I'm just going to use the frayed burlap again. So this is my first time using 49M Market. I absolutely love the design. That is fantastic. However, and this could be me, with all the scoring and the folding, the paper is cracking here and there. So that's not ideal. But that could be my total inexperience with this paper. And maybe it's just made for scrapbooking and not for, you know, all these sorts of loveliness. Is that cute? It's very, 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 very. I'm going to glue it on as a pocket, which means on the bottom and the two sides. Don't look at the back, love. I'm not. I'm gluing with my eyes closed. Not really. There you go. Not gluing it all the way to the bottom and also not all the way to the sides. I'm trying to leave equal amount of room on all sides here. Really cute. Really, really cute. Now, for the closure, I'm thinking I want to have a double closure. I think that'll be nice, like a double one. I'm going to look for a piece of ribbon or lace or what have you that matches this really, really well and makes it even more cute because I'm totally in love with this. Love it so much. I found this, which is sort of ridiculously perfect. See, it has the same colors and it has the butterflies on here. I think it's great. The only question is, am I still going to have a double closure or one in the middle? I think I want to have a double closure. It's more like a suitcase then, or, you know, a valise. And also, if we're going to do one here and one there, I'm going to keep the butterfly intact. So, double closure it is. Double closure it is. Are we measuring? Sort of. I'm gonna measure like so. Now guys, if you don't have this tool, just use your hole punch or whatever tool you have to, you know, make an opening for it. I'm gonna put this here. These are very small. I would have rather had the big one. I'm just gonna move it a little bit. See? I'm eyeballing it. I'm just gonna eyeball it, guys. Let's see, I started here. How much? Yay much.
I think it will be fine. Yes, it's okay. Are you gonna ink this? No, no, not inking it. See, we have like a double slit here. You can also do this with normal hole punch and then put a hole reinforcer on and use baker's twine or something like it. Or, you know, just in the middle or whatever sort of closure that you fancy. Do we have enough? Of course we have enough. Well, don't know. Hopefully we do. Gonna put it through. Yes. Wrap this all around. Let's see, because I also want to make a bow, of course. I'm just gonna see how much of this I might need. Over here, then I'm gonna do this, then I'm gonna do this. Gonna have a lovely bow. Is that enough? That is enough. Gonna leave it a little bit longer. Like so. Taking it out again. And let's see if we have 2 equal pieces. Yes, and then I still have some left. Fantastic. 2 of them. I just think it's going to be lovely. I did make this one with someone in mind. I have someone in mind that I'm going to send it to. I'm going to make a Happymail. A little bit longer. I think there's some Russian writing on here. I don't know. Oh yeah, I'm going to get a lot of questions. Where did you buy it? AliExpress. Years ago. And I mean years ago. They probably don't have it anymore. And the papers, I think you can buy the papers on Amazon. I bought it at Do a Ding, my favorite craft shop here in the Netherlands, which is really, really close by. Let's see. Are we happy with this? Does it need to be smaller? Probably does. But that's okay. It's so cute. Don't you think? It's so darn cute. Yes. Also on the back. Looks so lovely. It looks really, really lovely. Now, I think these are a little bit too long, so I'm going to shorten them. So it looks more like neat. And I want to do a little bit of decorating, just a tiny bit. I want to put something here on the back and maybe something here and probably something on the inside flap. It's almost an overload of cuteness. I like it so much. So I trimmed the ribbons a little bit. Now I found some beautiful vintage pieces of ephemera that I want to sort of include. I have found these 2 postage stamps that I thought go very well with the colors. And then this is like, I think, a bus ticket. And these are apothecary labels. Again, the colors are fantastic. What I really want to do is have something on the back here. And I think I want to use one of those. And then like so. Do we want to cover the numbers? Ooh, why? Why would you want to? Or maybe like so. Yeah, I'm gonna have them like so. There you go. Glue paper. I think you can lick this. Not gonna. This is done, lovely. All right, I'm gonna have this over here. With this one, right? It needs to be a little bit higher. Tiny bit higher, please. And then a postage stamp from, oh, United States. Really? Oh, okay, well, apparently from the United States. From 1965. There you go. And then on the front, and I need to take into consideration where the sort of the ribbons will be. I thought this postage stamp would look lovely. And I'm just going to put on the stamp and nothing else because already very, very pretty. And let's see where this is from. France. From France. Do not touch the butterfly. Yes, love. Very handy. Very handy to do it like so. Fortunately, I did not use art glitter glue. I can just sort of maneuver it about. There you go. Now we also have some space on the inside, and I thought it might be nice to... Ooh, that's lovely. Is this too much? Maybe it is. Maybe this one and another poster stamp. Let's see, because, you know, I have plenty. Oh, what's this? Probably from the same country. Maybe not. No, don't think so. But they do look lovely. Yeah? Yep. I didn't even think about decorating this one. Just sort of happened. One. Where's my poster stamp? Come out. There you go. Looks Greek to me. And not like it's Greek, so I don't know. It looks like it comes from Greece. But I could be mistaken. I'm gonna have it on like so, because this is gonna fold in, right? So I'm just gonna have it over here. Does it need something? Do we need this here? Well, I think we do. I think we do. Oh, it's so lovely. It's so lovely. Fantastic. I think, guys, this is it. Let's go look at the end result. Still don't know what I'm gonna call it, like box of goodies, or, you know, treasure box, or file folder, or nothing. I don't know. I'm gonna think about it, but it's lovely. I absolutely love it. Love the paper, love the colors. And then on the back, another lovely pocket. You can put something in. Let's look at the inside. There you go. See, a pocket in the front, and then you could put lots in here. Absolute, a load. What you're going to use it for? Well, I'm going to use this one for Happymail. I am planning a Happymail for a Dutch friend of mine. I think I'm going to film it, putting together a Happymail, unboxing a Happymail, and sending something else out. It's probably going to go on this Sunday. So I'm going to use it for Happymail. But other than that, I would have it on my desk with lots of beautiful ephemeras in it. Yeah, just as a piece, or, you know, as a present, or what have you. Guys, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I was really clear with my measurements. If you do have any questions, please let me know. Yes, I did everything in inches because of a couple of reasons. My scoreboard is in inches now, and you know, most of my viewers are from the United States, so I'm sorry it's in inches, but you can figure it out. It's start with a little bit more than half of your scrapbook page, and then the rest will figure itself out. Guys, thank you for hanging out with me today. I'll be back again this Friday with another crafty video and a surprise. Yes, because I think by Friday I will have 15,000 subscribers, which is ridiculous. Thank you so much, guys, for this.
So I'm gonna have a new digital kit and a freebie, so watch out for that one. See you on Friday. Bye guys.